Hi guys, how have you been? How is your evening? How is your day? Where are you watching us from? My name is Deborah Kisongochi, and this is my safe space on our YouTube channel and Number One TV. Number One TV is on StarTimes number 133, Go TV number 833, and any other digital platforms wherever you're watching us from. As you know, my safe space is a platform that inspires, brings on board stories that are supposed to uplift you wherever you are. So thank you for tuning in. And guys, as you all know, we are at Del Suits in Bungoma County. Del Suits is a beautiful space, and they give us an opportunity to create our content here. So if you're in Bungoma and you're looking for an opportunity or a space where you can host your events, be it a picnic, a birthday, a baby shower, or anything, you just want to chill out and have a good time, come to Del Suits. And they also have Airbnb. So make sure you come here and say, Deborah of my safe space referred you, and they'll give you an amazing discount. So guys, today is another beautiful day, and we have a guest on board. As you know, we are here to inspire, and our guest is already here. Amechelewa kidogo. Lakini amefika. So I'll give him an opportunity to introduce himself and tell us who he is and what he does here in Bungoma County. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Debbie.
yes.
Hi guys, my name is Brian Okeo. I am a co-founder at TUUTI Urban Farm. And also the production manager. I am a civil engineer by profession.
Wow.
And I'm a passionate entrepreneur.
Okay. Wow.
My passion extends to serving people and the environment by providing solutions on how we interact with the ecosystem. Yeah.
Wow. So when you're talking about TUUTI Urban Farm, what is TUUTI Urban Farm and what happens at TUUTI Urban Farm?
TUUTI Urban Farm basically is, I can say it is a science, technology, engineering and mathematics laboratory where we are doing, we are looking for ways of giving solutions on regenerative agriculture, on how we integrate, how we leverage technology on food production, so that we align ourselves with the SDGs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. You mentioned you're an engineer. Okay,
Yeah.
engineering and farming. Kidogo niko confused. I'm sure I'm not the only one. My viewer back at home is also confused. How did this come together?
Well, number one, just the relationship between engineering and agriculture. A civil engineer will always come first when it comes to deployment of farm structures, design, and all other environmental requirements. Therefore, one of the ways that integrating engineering and agriculture is by designing, say, like irrigation systems, designing of farm structures, and all that. But that aside, while I was in campus, the entrepreneurship bug beat me. This was in second year. I just wanted to provide solutions to human beings and the environment, and how I can mediate the intricate relationship between humans and the environment. And therefore, I embarked on research on what I can do. Of course, as an entrepreneur, before you begin, you have to start with why. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, true.
And then things like how and where, when, they will fall into place.
For sure.
Yeah. So aligning with the skills that I had, I thought I should get a company and become a contractor after my studies, after my training, that is. And yeah, sure, by the age of 24 years, I was already a registered contractor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Show us your ways.
Yeah. And so I had to learn the ways of contractors, principles and practices, of course.
For sure.
The laws surrounding the entire construction industry and all that. But so while I was in school, while I was in campus, I used to take internships. I used to work with contractors so that I could learn the process. After campus, I took a job. I worked for 2 years in a construction company. And after learning, I thought, when a student is ready, a teacher will appear. And when the student is truly ready,
Yeah.
the teacher will disappear. Yeah, so I thought it's my time to grow wings. I took myself to the field. I've done some work around. Yeah, bridges. I've done structures like schools. I've done roads. I've done water pumps and all that. But along the way, because learning never stops. Yeah, along the way, I found the construction industry isn't really sustainable, especially for a budding entrepreneur like me. For you to become a successful contractor, you need to have multiple sources of income.
Income, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and so I went back to the drawing board, went back to doing my research, looking for what problems I could solve in the society, and the most sustainable,
Yeah.
looking at the 17 UN SDGs,
Yeah.
and also looking at Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Yeah.
I was meant to start at the bottom of the pyramid, and that's how I thought I should grow food, leveraging my skills, because I had done a dam, I had done irrigation systems, I had done structures, so I know any structure wouldn't be a problem. So construction of greenhouses, construction of livestock units and all that,
Yeah.
I can all do that. So I thought maybe I should do this. So I met, I have a mentor. Of course, you have to have someone
For
who
sure, you
keeps
look
you on
up to,
check.
yeah.
And we had, while at the construction industry, I thought of a sustainable housing project. This was ferro cement, and I shared with my mentor, and we were supposed to do it.
For sure.
But looking at construction, looking at how, because everyone I know, you also dream of owning a home.
Oh, for sure.
So in future, the real estate industry is going to crash, because everyone wants to own a home. So who is going to rent the houses?
But the government is giving us houses.
And also the government is giving us. So future landlords,
Yeah.
they are operating on a slippery ground, let me say. And also trends are changing.
Yeah.
You see, you walk around, look at apartments that were classy and fancy, say like 10 years ago. You look at them right now, they don't make sense. I'm sure you cannot even occupy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and also another challenge that I got in construction was it's not sustainable. Like right now, the government owns contractors 650 billion Kenya shillings. And just from the rejected finance bill, the government had allocated.
Do you reject or not? You have to
I
declare. Guys,
Of course
but
I did.
I rejected.
I rejected. There's no way I could support this.
All right. Okay.
I feel the pinch.
Yeah.
The government had allocated only 15 billion. So who'd be paid? So I shared the blueprint with my mentor, and we thought food industry
Sure.
was more sustainable, because we eat every day.
True.
And we not only eat every day, we eat as much as we can, not even 3 times a day.
Yeah.
I know when you find food, you
Anytime is eating time.
anytime is eating time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and so we decided to do knowledge transfer, because we had all this knowledge. Like my partner has been in the construction industry for like 22 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a guy with a wealth of experience. He's also very innovative, and we found we have common feathers.
Yeah.
So fast forward, we put resources together, and TUUTI Urban Farm was born.
Wow.
And here we are, as time is progressing.
Yeah.
We are learning new things, we are learning new trends. Trust me, whatever we thought we are going to do, it's totally different from what we are doing right now.
Wow. How many years now?
2.5 years now. Yeah, 2.5 years. I was there. The first day we stepped there officially was in March 17th of 2022.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that there's a time you were employed
Yes.
for 2 years.
Yes.
And did you quit, or did your contract end?
My contract ended.
You didn't think of renewing it or applying for another job?
I actually took the job
Uh-huh.
just to learn, not to earn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because money is supposed to be a byproduct of a service or a product. We are really not supposed to be worried about money.
Well,
It follows a channel, and unless you create the channel, it will never
we're
be
not
enough.
supposed to be worried about money.
You're not supposed to, but you're supposed to make enough money for you to say, don't worry about money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for keeping it here at My Safe Space on Number One TV, and thank you for promoting and watching our content that inspires and builds us as youths and citizens of Kenya, be it in the Western region or anywhere around the country. As guys, we're still here with our guest, Mr. Brian Okeo, and thank you for still being here with us. As we had a conversation before, so I just wanted to understand that you've been 2 years into entrepreneurship, and you said you went into a job to learn, you didn't go into the job to like earn. Yeah, well, that is new. I've always, okay, actually for me, I also say as a journalist, I remember working at some local TV station around here in Bungoma. I went there for a year, and nobody will understand why I was working somewhere I was not being paid for a whole year. But I wanted to learn the skill.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not easy to get right now people who can really sacrifice even just 3 months to learn.
Yeah.
You get the students who even go for attachment, but some of them feel like they should even be paid being on attachment. What really held you together and just made you persevere, so to say, for the 2 years to learn, then get out into the field?
I wonder, I don't know whether it's from us millennials, so because guys like we're told guys like Banuli, for them to come up with the principles, the formulas, guys would dedicate like 15-20 years.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
A guy like Charles Darwin, he spent 5 years in the seas, just moving around, and then he ultimately came up with the evolution theory.
Yeah, true.
For you to become a pro at something, for you to say, I know this. In any trade, you have to practice for at least 10,000 hours every day.
Yeah.
So you have to be there.
Yeah.
And passion and excitement, they look the same at the beginning. But excitement fades, but
Yeah,
passion
true.
keeps you.
True. Very
Passion
true.
will keep you in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to learn. I was looking at the end product. I wanted to become a pro in entrepreneurship. So I dedicated my time.
Yeah.
I said I'm not going to focus on money. Yeah. In as much as there are needs,
Yeah.
you have to know how to balance.
Very true.
But ultimately, you have to, if you really are passionate about a trade, if sometimes it turns out to be like a calling. Yeah, because it takes you have to withstand all the setbacks. Of course, sometimes it will come along with envious. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a lot of relationships.
True.
But passion will keep you in the game.
Yeah.
Passion will keep you in the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you said it's a TUUTI Urban Farm is a partnership, right?
Yeah.
I've seen businesses or companies that started as a partnership and they did not prosper or go well because maybe disagreements between maybe partners. How have you two stuck together or remained focused to the goal till today?
Number one, my mentor turned out to be my partner.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, so the difference between the mentor and the mentee, the line is so clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is one. Number two,
Yeah.
we have a common goal and very many other common feathers. Yeah. We find ourselves, we are thinking about the same thing, just maybe the method of approach, but the solution comes to the same thing. So have a mentor, have a partner, but respect their spaces. That is where the difference comes in. Yeah.
Wow. So we would say that most of the time people get into partnerships or collaborations without having a common goal.
Yeah.
Because you'll find somebody, maybe, let's say, for example, somebody wants to maybe start a hotel.
Yes.
They find maybe somebody who just has some money lying in a bank.
Yes.
Then they say, okay, I have maybe this space here.
Yes.
Can we partner and do this together? And you find in the end, or maybe in a year or two, they realized I'm not into hotel business.
Yes.
So we have to end this.
Yes.
And you realize in the 2 years hawajarudisha pesa enough ya kusema this is profit enough to say we can now divide and see how much we've gotten from this.
Yes.
So another thing I also wanted to know is in the 2 years that you've been running TUUTI Urban Farm, are there any success stories that you can probably say in the 2 years this is the much we've achieved and this is something that I will give my all time to run for it till the end?
Yeah, like I said, before you begin any venture, you have to begin with why.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
The why is going to guide you through the journey. If you remember the why, you'll get up early in the morning. If you remember the why, you'll sleep in late.
Yeah.
And do your part, I do mine. You know this is my responsibility. I have to do it. I have set time, goals, and timelines.
Yeah.
Weekly, I actually work with. I'm so strict with my time.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm so strict with my time. So I have a goal and a timeline. That is one. And the most thing that I can give credit to, especially on running TUUTI Urban Farm, on leadership is I've learned a lot. I have learned a lot when it comes to just knowledge application, knowledge transfer.
Yeah.
My experience, my knowledge in engineering has gone deeper because I've gotten very many challenges. And when a challenge arises, you have to look for innovative solutions to go around it. I have created very many relationships with very many people because looking at TUUTI Urban Farm now that it is science, technology, and engineering laboratory, we welcome very many professionals, people with very many different backgrounds.
Yeah.
That is one of it is an achievement because we get to serve very many people.
Sure.
And by serving, people realize they get solutions to their needs. That is one. Number two, food production.
Yeah.
I know we are serving a very big percentage of people. And right now where we are not only producing food, but producing inputs that help smallholder farmers in growing crops and foods.
Wow.
So that means so we are doing things like seedlings, which we have done genetic improvement. We are doing a fertilizer, which is very organic. It enhances production while conserving the earth. And above all, waste management.
Yeah.
We are doing waste management, number one, to produce the liquid fertilizer. Number two, on foods. It's called responsible consumption. Also, the other year, you remember we got awarded. We were nominated. Thank you so much. You're hanging out with the winner.
Sorry, Bas.
Yeah, we got nominated and we wrote a project on how to increase shelf life on tomatoes. So we developed a tomato powder, which is completely organic, just dried and ground. Tomatoes, the best variety, has a shelf life of about 21 days. And but this one can go up to 2 years. Yeah, so that is an achievement because we have given a solution on waste management, especially on tomatoes. Also, we are doing waste management to produce organic fertilizer. And yeah, we have learned a lot. We have helped very many people because we do capacity building. So to me, that is an achievement because our model is highly scalable. It can be replicated anywhere across, let me say, the continent. Yeah, just put pieces together. Yes.
So basically, I think you've already mentioned what I really wanted to know again. So maybe my next question would be, how are you incorporating farmers from Bungoma County or the Western region into your program? Or is there a way you guys work with farmers around here?
Yeah, we produce, we have our own we have seedlings. We produce seedlings
Okay.
for different crops, but of course, what we need on our daily basis,
Yeah.
those are leafy vegetables, cereals, and all that. We do agroforestry. And now we produce the liquid fertilizer. It's part of the input. We are also incorporating a new system of fitness and wellness.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
we are coming up with board games, indoor games that is going to help people keep fit, improve health.
Indoor games. That's okay. Like
Let's say, let me say badminton.
do you
Tusiseme
have
pool.
mko na table tennis?
It's table tennis.
That is me. I'll come. That one I'll come.
Karibu sana.
Oh wow! So maybe most of the people are watching this and they're wondering where is TUUTI Urban Farm located. Actually, we've not told them where it's located. Where physically, if they wanted to look for you.
Okay, we are located along TUUTI Makutano Road, the road that goes to Wanangali. We're actually on the first culvert on your left after Wanangali.
Okay.
Yes.
Or after Wanangali.
After Wanangali. That is TUUTI Makutano Road. Yes.
Wow.
But our location is, if you check our website, our location is pinned.
Okay.
Yes.
So right now the Gen Zs are the ndo mabazu wetu sahi. Hata mimi nilikuwa najiambia hata if anything if before they went wild in a good way. Before ingekuwa kama sijaanza hii YouTube channel ningewauliza is it okay for me to start this to start this YouTube channel for you guys.
Yeah.
So I read somewhere that Gen Zs are saying they can't do 8 to 5. It does not work with them. What is your say about that?
Here, I'm also here.
Okay.
I cannot work 8 to 5. Let me say,
sure.
for sure, but I make sure I work for at least 8 hours every day. I have a target of working for at least 40 hours in a week. So to split that, I have to work for at least 8 hours every day. Yeah, and by saying that they're not interested in 8 to 5, it means most of the GNZs are after self-employment and all that because, or maybe remote jobs. Yeah, because the system that we are operating under, I don't know when that was when the guy said that we need to work between 8 to 5. But I support that because most guys who do not work, who practicing actually, it's called hybrid work. Yeah. You'll find they're more productive. When I set the 8 to 5 limit, most people won't work for 8 hours as we are really supposed to. True. We just go there you find productivity is very low. So allow people to work remotely, allow people to set their own targets, work on a target, not just within a set period.
But don't you think working remotely might limit, let's say, for example, locals? Well, it's a good thing because it will push them to get out of their comfort zones. Do you think if we go remote, let's say in Bungoma County, say organizations in Bungoma County decide to go remote, do you think it's a plus or a minus to the community?
I believe it's a plus. Yeah, because people will be productive. You know, naturally humans are rebellious. So if I give you freedom, you won't misuse the freedom. If I don't follow you up and down, you won't misuse it. So work with the target. Just assign your employee a task. Let them work on a particular task. They will bring even without. Within the shortest time possible. You have your results. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. And Bill Gates says he likes working with lazy people because they'll find the shortest way of doing the work. So when you're home, you lazy around, but you will make sure
the target is met.
The target is met. Yeah.
Wow. Maybe any challenges you faced as an entrepreneur in Bungoma County, because
this is where we are best.
This is where we are.
As an entrepreneur, like what we are dealing with right now, number one, I can say government policies. It's too strict on us because, when it comes to things like certifications, like CAD certification, it's a whole process.
Yeah.
It's costly.
Yeah.
It doesn't encourage MSMEs to thrive.
True.
Number two, I would talk about literacy levels, because we are trying to bring a new model and system of farming.
Yeah.
But by the time you explain to, say, an average farmer who is about 60 years old,
Yeah.
that we are going to use a herbicide and we are going to avoid tractors for plowing, he won't agree with you.
True.
So literacy levels is one of the biggest challenges, because we are majorly dealing with smallholder farmers. We are developing things like sensors. We are incorporating AI and machine learning, and now you see that is a different level of knowledge. And in Africa, where, let me say Africa as a whole, where agriculture is perceived to be an old man's career.
Yeah, for sure.
Very many youths
Yeah.
shun from agriculture.
From agriculture, true.
Yeah. And those are basically the main challenges: literacy levels and government policies. We have not accepted agriculture as taking it. We take agriculture, especially as youths, we take it as a demeaning career. We really don't think it can be.
Actually, people don't even take it as a career.
Yeah.
They just take it as a basic need to get food on the table.
Exactly.
Not a career as such. So what are you doing about, what are you doing to make sure that these people or the farmers you're working with are accepting your program or your model?
At TUUTI Urban Farm, despite it being a STEM laboratory, it is a demo farm where we are doing what we are talking.
Yeah.
We are walking the talk.
Yeah.
You will ask us, how is this going to work?
Yeah.
We will show you. We have done this, we have tried it, and it's working for us. We have set up this irrigation system. We use solar power, we harness solar energy to power the drip irrigation system, and it works for us.
Yeah.
We hold capacity building sessions where we train smallholder farmers and gardening enthusiasts on our systems of production. So we are doing it practically. At least there is a proof of concept.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode on My Safe Space on Number One TV and on our YouTube channel. So I think my takeaway today is I'm here to learn and not to earn. That one, I'm not sure about it, but I think I'm here to, I've learned that if you want to get the basics and the nitty-gritty of the craft that you want to learn, you have to learn first before you earn from it. And that is why we are here, to bring you expertise who can talk about their crafts and inspire anybody who is out there and they want to get into whichever field that they want to master into. Thank you so much for watching My Safe Space on Number One TV. Till next time, I've been your host, Deborah Kisongochi.